Have you ever found yourself lost in thought, pondering the mysteries of existence, only to be met with blank stares or dismissive comments when you share your insights? It's as if the more you understand, the less others want to engage. But why does this happen? Why does society often resist those who think deeply? The answer lies in the paradox of intelligence. Throughout history, individuals who dared to think differently have faced isolation and ridicule. From Socrates to Galileo, these thinkers challenged the status quo and were often met with resistance. Arthur Schopenhauer, a philosopher known for his brutally honest views, believed that intelligence was more of a curse than a gift. He argued that the more one understands, the more one becomes aware of the world's illusions, and the less one can relate to others. This sentiment resonates with many deep thinkers today. The more they delve into the complexities of existence, the more they feel disconnected from those around them. Psychologists have identified something they call the mirror effect. When someone introduces a new way of thinking, it doesn't just offer a different perspective. It can expose the limitations of others' understanding, and people don't always appreciate that reflection. In one-on-one settings, this can be subtle, but in social groups, the effect is magnified. People may feel challenged, even threatened, by someone who sees the world differently, not because that person is wrong, but because they make others feel vulnerable, exposed. From an evolutionary standpoint, humans are wired to prioritize belonging. Our ancestors survived by aligning with the group, not by standing out. Being different, even intellectually, was a risk. If the tribe rejected you, your survival chances plummeted. That wiring hasn't changed. Today, when someone questions the beliefs of the group, it can trigger the same ancient fear, not of physical danger, but of social exile. And so the group pushes back, not always with violence, but often with ridicule, resistance, or silence. Our brains also favor what's familiar. Psychologists call this the status quo bias. New ideas demand energy, effort, and vulnerability. Deep thinkers, those who introduce complex, unsettling truths, often find themselves dismissed simply because their thoughts require too much from others. This is compounded by the backfire effect. When people are confronted with evidence that contradicts their beliefs, they don't usually reconsider. They double down. The deeper the thinker, the more resistance they may face. In today's digital world, things get even more complicated. Social media prioritizes content that's fast, flashy, and emotionally charged. Algorithms reward simplicity. Complexity? Not so much. Deep ideas often require time to unpack, and time is something the internet rarely gives. As a result, thoughtful content struggles to thrive in a system built for speed. The thinker who spends hours refining an idea is outpaced by someone who posts catchy slogans or outrage bait. This doesn't mean deep thinking is obsolete. In fact, it's more vital than ever. We live in a time of noise, of constant distraction and surface-level opinions. What's rare is depth. What's valuable is perspective. But to share that perspective, deep thinkers must learn to navigate a world that often resists them. That means adapting without dumbing down, simplifying without compromising, and choosing carefully where and how to share insights. Still, the paradox remains. The more you understand, the more likely you are to feel alone. That loneliness doesn't mean your insights lack value. It means you see what others aren't ready to see yet. So if you've ever felt like your thoughts isolate you, you're not broken. You're not wrong. You're just seeing a layer of reality that most people are conditioned to avoid. And that's a gift. A difficult one, but a gift nonetheless. Remember, the journey of deep thinking isn't about being accepted by everyone. It's about pursuing what's true, even when it's uncomfortable. It's about seeking meaning, not approval. Keep questioning, keep exploring, keep thinking deeply, because the world needs minds that refuse to settle for the surface.